Hey everyone, it's Fitz from the backyard with another daily delivery, and I struggled today to try to figure out what to talk about. What was a good topic leading into the TCU game? And I went back into the questions thread from the Questions podcast, which is now up at GoPowercat's. And I found one that we didn't answer, and I kind of like it. And I think it's probably best to be done here rather than on the podcast. Which was worse, Kansas State football in the 80s or Kansas football currently? And really, I know you can look at the results on the field and probably come to the conclusion that they're pretty comparable just based on records, but there really is no comparison. What Kansas State football found itself in, the hole, was so deep that it is literally a miracle that K-State got out of it. It really is a miracle. Back then, when Bill Snyder took over, the scholarship limit was 95. So just imagine, Nebraska and Oklahoma could stockpile 10 more players on scholarship. And even all the other programs in the Big 8 at the time could stockpile these players and kind of hold them away from a program like Kansas State. Let alone the number of walk-ons they were getting that chose to walk on at a Nebraska or Oklahoma, then go to Kansas State on scholarship. Now, you also add in the layer of the fact that around then, Wichita State still had football. And Wichita State, while never very good in football, they did fill out a roster in the state of Kansas. That meant there was 3 Division I football teams in the state of Kansas, which made it almost impossible for any of the programs to get much footing. Now, just imagine a world in which a player such as B.J. Finney and Jonathan Truman, who walked on at Kansas State out of the Wichita area, instead got scholarships from Wichita State. So Wichita State eventually shutting down its football program played a big role in how Kansas State was able to begin to replenish its roster and build from the state of Kansas outwards. There really is no comparison. What Bill Snyder took over at Kansas State was the depths of bad football ever seen and will ever be seen at this level, because now everyone has money. K-State didn't have money back then. They needed donors like the Veneer family to step up and start giving money to build the facilities and get the momentum going with the program. Yeah, Kansas State football, it was so bad to watch in the 1980s that it was comical. It just became funny. And I recognize some of that with what KU is going through, but I'll tell you this right now, KU has better facilities than K-State did in the 80s. They have more money on their coaching staff. They have more money committed to football, and they have a better opportunity to get back up on their feet. I just don't know if they will. I don't know if they're committed to do so. Well, that's it. That question was from Gato and Blanco in Mexico, which I think means wildcat drinking a Corona.